Hello. My name's Ethan. Make sure to check out my website, ethanwrenn.com. From there, you can find links to all my various socials. We are currently live on Twitch, YouTube, and the front page of my website. If you'd like to be notified when we go live next, make sure to follow or subscribe, and you will get a notification that will allow you to be here and potentially ask me questions if there's any particular companies you'd like me to cover. I also have a Discord. Make sure to join the Discord. The Discord's completely free and always will be free. There's a lot of great resources in there that you can use to help better your trading. Highly recommend it. Always will be free. Without further ado, what is it we're going to be covering now? We're actually going to be doing what is an entry into the That Time We Shorted series here on my channel. It's a series where we kind of cover a lot of our past analysis and see how they've panned out over the past year or so. So without further ado, let's take a look. We're going to be covering symbol IZRL, ARK, Israel Innovation Technology ETF. Okay. As you can see, it got about 18 views and wasn't necessarily the most popular of things, but let's take a look to see what I had to say about ARK Israel Innovative Technology ETF. Again, this was filmed about 1 year ago. Not going to make you guys watch the whole video. We're kind of like halfway through here. If I were to be entering a position like this, I would probably want to be getting in around that $23 range, that $23.61. Let's put a bid in and just leave it there. Yeah. That's from ARK, though. We have some others to look at. We have some others. Our favorite from iShares. We can look at their Israel ETF. Probably should have started there. Doesn't make a difference. I don't really know what more needs to be drawn on this ticker. We knew going into it, it wasn't super hot. Could be a great short though. If you were gonna short it, probably be making your additions on the weekly 20 moving average. So every time it touches there, you can add some shorts. If that's your ting, otherwise, if that's your on the weekly 20 moving average. All right. All right. So, again, gosh, the VOD from this stream will forever act as a reminder why we don't play music on this stream anymore. The audio is just so hard to hear. Crazy. So, as you can see, roughly about a year, and this says August 17th. I think this was more like, this was a long time ago. This was maybe even like 2 years ago at this point. That being said, you might have heard me mention that at the time there was some political news happening. Crazy, right? So because of this prompted us to look at a bunch of Middle Eastern related assets, whether that be U.S. derivatives, whether that be foreign major market indexes that are denominated in their currencies. But we covered things from Saudi Arabia to Israel to their currencies in that region, all within this one stream here. And again, this was prompted because at the time there was some kind of severe political news, and on this channel we really don't pay attention to the fundamentals as much. We really pay attention to what you see. You got to be a fool to believe what you heard, right? And what we found in that stream was, uncoincidentally, every single one of the major market indices representing that region at that time was very much overbought, was very much at the top end, was very much near their resistance, uncoincidentally. And then all of a sudden, while these assets were overvalued, this is when the crazy news starts coming out regarding political tensions at that time, right? What a crazy coincidence, the way that happens. That being said, when we made this video, the price of symbol IZRL was at $29.39. Now, hold on to that thought. Where do you think it is today? Well, brace yourself. Brace yourself. Damn, it is $17.22 from 29. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's like a nuclear explosion. As you can tell, the chart is basically the exact same. The chart has basically been completely unchanged. You even have the original projection of a negative 19%. And here it is, negative 19.36%, negative 19.36, negative 19.36. So it is basically the exact same. And what's interesting, right, is quite clearly you have a bear flag that was forming on this chart with the descending resistance, the flat support. This is a bearish pennant that was forming, and that's exactly how it played out. It broke down on the bearish side and then continued to sell off, even way past our original projection of 19%. It actually sold off a total of, again, from the point we made the video, as much as 42.91%. And again, guys, this is not a singular company being shown here. This is not a singular company. This is an ETF representing a wide variety of assets from an entire country, right? So to see a move of as much as 43% to the downside is absolutely massive. And it does kind of make sense because we also just covered symbol EIS, which saw a 30% decrease, exactly as we projected. So to see roughly a 30 to 40% decrease in what is regarded as an Israel Innovation Technology ETF, which might be considered more growth than the EIS ETF that we just covered, which offers a dividend. So if EIS sells off about 30, the growth equivalent being IZRL selling off a little more than that to 40% maybe, makes a lot of sense. It really does. So what we try to showcase again with these videos is our history with a lot of these major market moves that happen. You know, we get involved with not these weird shady penny stocks, but we look at entire regions. Again, this VOD that this video came out of, we covered a variety of different major market indexes for the entire Middle East, not just Israel, but also like Saudi Arabia and Pakistan even we covered. And it was prompted by fundamental news, which brought our attention to cover these symbols. But again, the technical analysis and everything that has come out of it has been very much spot on. And the reason we're covering it today is we are actually going to be covering a decent amount of Israel-based assets in this stream as well. Again, this is past tense, right? This is how it had performed. This is what we had said in the past. You know, you guys heard it. What we were saying about the symbol 1 to 2 years ago. You guys saw how it behaved following that. And now we're on the other end, catching the football and getting ready to throw it again. So that's what we wanted to cover here in this video. Let me quickly write a timestamp here. It would be one thing if this was just like one symbol that hit randomly on a just obscure VOD, but you guys just saw multiple Israel ETFs back to back. The accuracy of our technical analysis was perfectly spot on. So, and again, let me just broaden out some of the technicals here. You guys also see that this chart was basically unchanged. It didn't need to be babysat every day for the trade to print perfectly over this broad period of time. But look, if I take this trend line, oops, clone it, it's crazy how this technical analysis line that was put in place August 23rd, 2021 is still relevant to this day and was used for the entire trajectory of this symbol for over a year, year and a half. But what you can see here is we start to see this trend, this downtrend. It's breaking out and is now becoming horizontal. It's almost like it's found a bottom, right? It's almost like it's found a bottom, and where it could be going moving forward, you know, who knows? It could very much start moving to the north side. With that being said, I think that's pretty much everything I want to say about IZRL. I highly recommend you go to my YouTube channel and look up some other highlights about this exact symbol, IZRL, because we're about to take a more in-depth look at this symbol and where it might be going moving forward. Thank you guys so much. And again, make sure to follow or subscribe if you like seeing this type of content.